Stripe are dancing like eagles.
Oh, I gotta see this.
G'day, you cheeky dogs! Today we're going to be talking about all of the specific Australian references and Easter eggs that I can guarantee that you missed if you are not Australian, or even if you just don't live in Queensland or in Brisbane as well. I'm going to go through every single one so that you can enjoy this episode to its absolute fullest.
This episode of Bluey is called The Sign.
And the very first one I want to talk about is hands down the one that I burst out laughing at, and that is the dropping your pants and dancing in your underwear at a wedding reference. Yes, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? Well, it's the scene where Bingo runs up to Nana, Bandit, and Uncle Rad and talks to them about Bobba and Uncle Stripe doing an eagle dance.
Nana! Bob and Stripe are dancing like eagles.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Now, this is, of course, in reference to the song The Eagle Rock. It is an infamous song that started in Brisbane at the University of Queensland, where whenever this song is playing, all the males in the room basically have to drop their pants and dance in their underwear for the entire part of the song. And this tradition is super famous within Queensland, but I know it did spread to like other universities as well, so it is popular in a few other places around Australia, but it is a very specific Brisbane, Queensland reference. And something that I have seen so many times in real life, so it just made me giggle so much when I heard it.
Why didn't you talk to her sooner?
Because clearly I'm not very good at this stuff, Chili.
My second favourite one, of course, is the watermelon helmets. Now, when Uncle Rad calls Chili, his picture, of course, pops up on the screen, and it's one of him with his brothers as well, Bandit and Stripe, and they're all wearing, like, watermelon helmets and obviously drinking beer.
Oh, it's your Uncle Rad.
Yeah! Uncle Rad!
Hey, kids.
This is an absolute reference to the cricket culture in Australia, where people do this in real life, where they carve out watermelon helmets and wear them to the cricket. And we know, of course, that Bandit and Stripe love their cricket.
All right, girls, who wants to sit on the couch and watch cricket?
Not me!
My third favourite little Australian, joke, of course, was the Queensland doesn't get too hot joke from Bucky Dunstan, the real estate agent.
Oh, it doesn't have a pool?
Oh, no, you won't need one. Queensland summers aren't that hot.
It's hot.
Oh, it's so hot.
Now, again, if you don't know, Queensland is called the Sunshine State of Australia. It is incredibly hot. It does get up to about 35 degrees Celsius or 102 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. But I also want to mention that this is the first time they physically say the word Queensland. It's been referred to obviously before with the episode The Decider with the colours and everything like that. But this is the first time they actually say Queensland.
There he is!
Oh, look out!
Ready for this?
Oh, yeah, come on, Maroons!
Queensland summers aren't that hot.
The fourth thing I want to go through is the insane amount of locations that they threw into this episode that exist in real life in Brisbane. And again, massive shout out to the Bluey Locations account over on Instagram. Please go and check them out. I'll put a link for them down below in the description box. But they did the most fantastic side-by-sides of a lot of these.
And what's wrong with this city?
Nothing.
So the first one we see is the Brisbane CBD and river reflected in the window when Bandit and the family is driving past it. We then also see a Ludo Studios street sign, referencing, of course, the studio that makes Bluey. We then also see them driving past Hammer Barn, which, of course, in real life in Australia is Bunnings.
Police!
Oh, I don't need this.
And of course, the whole police car section is based on Queensland. So he is driving a Queensland police car. He's wearing the right uniform for it, the same badge as it. But they are actually pulled over somewhere in Brisbane. They are just outside the Queensland Governor's residence, and Dan Brum, the voice of Uncle Stripe, confirmed this as well. And that's what that iconic fence is based off.
She was a little cranky.
That was lucky.
Now, the juice shop that they go to isn't on actual Smith Street in Brisbane, but it has been confirmed that it was a mashup of a couple of different juice shops, but with the main one actually being Medley Cafe.
Find a penny, pick it up, all day long you'll have good luck.
I don't think she's here, kids. Come on, let's go.
The next section where we see Chili driving along the road is along Milton Road.
Woo! We're catching up to her!
We got you now, Frisky.
We can see the Broncos street signs mimicked on here, as well as the Dennis Golding mural, which actually had to be approved to be in the show, and that was confirmed by one of the animators as well on Instagram. You might have noticed in it, there is of course wallabies, but also a little long dog too.
Aunt Chili, I need the toilet. Oh, socks!
Oh, can you hang on?
The next big one, of course, is the playground that they go to. So this is known as the train playground or Milton Park playground.
Oh, hello, Flappy. Good to see you again.
It has the train, it has the toilets, it has the swings, and it's even in a dog park as well.
Socks,
Here.
muffin,
Here.
bingo,
Here.
and Bluey in the front.
Here.
Now, Mount Cootha, of course, is an iconic place in Brisbane. The sign that they did in the actual episode, The Sign, looks like the sign in real life. The car park looks the same. The lookout looks the same. The view from the binoculars, the same as well. Like, all of it is just a beautiful homage to Mount Cootha in Brisbane.
I know where you are, Frisky.
Where are we?
This is the lookout. Frisky and I used to come up here as teenagers to, think.
Now, there were a few other little extra Aussie details as well that I did want to bring up. We see the Southern Cross in the stars, which of course is the Southern Cross on the Australian flag. Lucky's dad as well, we can see in the background, is hanging up some of his Bronco or Queensland jerseys. And at the very end, in the credits, we can see the fruit bats flying over in front of the stars, which is something we see in Queensland a lot.
Night boobies.
Night fruit bats.
No, not night fruit bats. They don't sleep at night. They're nocturnal.
And of course, a reference to the episode Fruit Bat. And yes, there are hundreds, I swear hundreds of references to previous Bluey episodes in this episode, The Sign, and that is going to be a future video. So until I get to that future video, let me know in that comment section down below which of these Australian Easter eggs did you maybe pick up on, or which one was your favorite? And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell for notifications so you know whenever I release any other Bluey videos. But until then, I have picked you cheeky dogs out a few other videos that maybe you would like to watch, and I will see you all in another video. Bye!